on a ventilator. Jack is one of many young, healthy individuals who have contracted the virus. 31-year-old Olympic swimming champion Cameron Vanderburg from South Africa wrote on Twitter, "This is, quote, by far the worst virus he has ever endured, despite being a healthy individual with strong lungs." And here's 26-year-old New Yorker Fiona Lowenstein.
I couldn't walk. I couldn't speak more than maybe 1 to 2 words. I am kind of the picture of health in many ways. And, I still got really hit by this very hard.
So as the curve continues to rise for the young and the old, drug companies are struggling to keep up. Biotech company Gilead is suspending its emergency access program for remdesivir, which is a potential COVID-19 treatment. As a result, the company has made few exceptions as far as who can get that drug right now. So now Jack Allard is one of those exceptions. His mother, Jenny, joins me tonight. Jenny, it's good to see you. Thank you very much for being with us. I know your family is just going through such a difficult time. How and where is Jack tonight, Jenny?
So Jack is currently still at JFK Hospital in Edison, New Jersey. We're waiting. It keeps changing all day, but we're waiting for him to be transported to UPenn Hospital. They're waiting for a helicopter to transport him there.
And why do they feel like doing that is going to help him?
So Jack is in a medically induced coma. He's on a ventilator, and this hospital is not, he needs to go to a critical care hospital that can provide certain procedures for him when and if he needs them, something called ECMO that I've become familiar with. Someone described it to me last night as sort of like dialysis for your lungs.
Okay. So he has no underlying health issues. Can you confirm that for us?
Nothing. Jack's he's the healthiest person I know. He's not overweight. He exercises weekly. He was an All-American lacrosse player at Bates. He continues to play lacrosse. I know his lacrosse teammates are out there rooting for him. We thank them for that support. The support has been amazing in his community, in our community. Yeah, Jack he has nothing. He's not asthmatic. He's completely healthy. He's 25 years old. He's turning 26 in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
So he was commuting into the city to his job at Bank of America. I'm sorry, we have a little delay, so that's why I don't mean to interrupt you. And he was commuting to his job, and it became sick and sort of got very sick very quickly, right?
Right. So his conditions on March 13th, which was Friday, were feeling fatigued, didn't feel well. Saturday he woke up with horrible backaches, a very high fever. He was throwing up. And those conditions, that was the way he was for Sunday, and then by Monday he was just so weakened that he went to the hospital. He went to JFK Hospital in Edison. Yeah. He never had any coughing, which is, I think, a common symptom of corona. He didn't, but he was really sick, really, really sick.
I know there was a delay in his test, and all that was very, very frustrating. But I do want to ask you, Jenny, why the doctors think that remdesivir, why do they think that this drug could help him? What will it do for him if it works?
Okay, so it was explained to me in a really, in layman's terms, and it was really helpful. The way I understand it is that Jack's body is fighting this virus. And the virus really sort of it tends to attack the lungs, and that's where his problems are right now, in the lungs. And remdesivir has the ability to shut down and kind of slow down the virus so that Jack's body can properly fight it. And his doctors say this is something that can really help him, and we're really excited that he might be a candidate for this. We think it's really the best chance he has to survive this.
And when will he start getting it? What's your understanding of how that will work, Jenny?
Right, so honestly, things are changing minute by minute. We just got a text about an hour ago that Jack is going to be flown. We thought he was going to be flown earlier today. He's going to be flown down to the University of Pennsylvania Hospital. It's our understanding that once he gets there and they settle him in, that the drug will be available to him there. But again, nobody's necessarily telling me that directly because we don't know his new doctors down at Penn, but we're told that should happen.
Gosh, Well, Jenny, we're all thinking of him and praying for him, and
Thank you.
you know, our
Thank
family
you.
lived in Ridgewood for a long time, and I know the whole community
Yeah.
there is just pulling together for him. So please know that our prayers are all with him, and we know that that's going to
Thank you.
help him through. So thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
I do want to bring
Thank
a
you.
Democratic congressman. You bet. Take care. Take